I don't think so.
Hey, don't start. Don't start. Don't start.
Oh, I missed it. This is Everybody Ain't Able, sponsored by Co-Star Studios and the Mac Juice. And this is the only place you can say whatever you want to say. And it's your boy J Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
Yo, your boy Bass is in the building.
Your favorite homegirl, Mia.
Kayla Nicole.
And we got our special guest,
Alexis Janelle.
Okay, and today's question is, what is the worth of free game? I think the question is because a lot of times people give out a lot of quote-unquote free game on the internet. And I guess people, is it really any value in the free game?
I mean, if it's free doesn't mean... Okay, if it's free, then that means it don't have no value, right?
No.
Like, theoretically?
Isn't free stuff the most valuable thing?
Jeremiah, that's what you said.
I think it's free.
You said free stuff is valuable.
Free things are the most valuable thing.
I kind of agree with him.
Yeah.
What?
Anything free, it means you didn't have to pay for it or you didn't have to do anything to get it. It was free.
But what is free game really doing for people?
I was about to ask, what's the definition of free game? What do y'all think that is?
For me, it's anything that somebody could charge you for, but they'll give it to you for free. Possibly to gain something, but at the same time, it could be something they don't gain anything from.
Like the Twitter therapists.
The Twitter therapist.
They do.
I look at it as something like somebody did that work for them that could possibly work for you. I'm just thinking it's just sharing knowledge that you would kind of keep to yourself, but you would rather share it with other people to help them.
But who's to say that knowledge is actually going to help someone?
True.
Because, you know what I'm saying? What some people classify as free game, it's like, this shit dumb as hell. Why did you put this on the internet?
But it's subjective, so it really doesn't matter
You're
because
right.
it's just whoever that information is for.
You're right.
Agreed. That's what I would say. It is super subjective. One thing you could tell me, it could have no value because I probably already know it or I know something about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you tell somebody else who is not in that field and don't know it, it could be super fucking valuable because they don't know.
College.
Or when they tell you can, and they don't value you can tell somebody else and then it may value them.
Right.
Yeah, agreed.
You feel like college is free game?
No. I was just saying, it's kind of similar to, just say if your major is, biology and I'm studying, history or some shit. We not going to have the same interest because we studying two different things.
Mm-hmm. So my free game would be valueless to you.
Right.
Because what I'm talking about ain't got shit to do with you.
Yes and no.
How?
Because
two different subjects.
Because though they are not technically in the same category, that doesn't mean that what she's telling you or what you telling her can't bleed over into what she does.
But that would be more so life skills. I don't think me telling you that the chemical makeup of H2O is gonna help you out in the history class.
Says who?
What is she writing a history paper on?
Guess what? That's crazy. So it's ironic you say that. It make me think about it took me back to when I was in junior college. We was taking a world history class, and then nobody knows shit on the test, but they knew one thing on the test, and it was who did the calendar. Who wrote the calendar?
Oh, who created the calendar?
Who created the calendar?
Mm-hmm.
And do you know how they knew the answer to the calendar?
How did they know that answer, Jeremy?
Lil Wayne. I put an end to your world like the Mayans.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. I don't mind.
You had me. You had me lost for a second. Cause I'm like, I don't know who made the calendar.
Then I'm a real historic answer, but say Lil Wayne.
Yeah, but you wouldn't think, you know what I'm saying, even growing up, your parents be like, damn, you can remember them songs, you can't remember them books. You know what I'm saying?
But shit in the song got something to do. I mean, it's one of the artists that I'm thinking of is Money Man. Everybody love Money Man because he be giving out game about crypto and just all of this shit. So that's basically free game if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I mean, it still kind of helps him as well because
he make it sound good in the song.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So it could help. Even something so small as like Lil Wayne said, I put it into your world like the Mayans. And then bam, you taking a test. Damn, who wrote the calendar?
Shit crazy.
And it's the Mayans. And I wasn't even thinking about it like, damn. Because I missed the fucking question. That's how I was like. And I'm a history person. And these niggas didn't give a damn.
That's some wild shit, bro.
But this just kind of shows you what people take from conversations and like life. You take, because like you didn't think about that until afterwards. Like with that test, you didn't think about that Mayan answer till afterwards. But now it's like it's ingrained in your noggin now that the Mayans was the ones who created the calendar. So therefore, if somebody asks you or you have a question about it, you know what it is out top.
But I don't think that's what I was trying to get at though.
Well, what were you trying to get at?
I was trying
to
get at the fact that just because somebody gives you something free or gives you some form of knowledge, just because you might not think it's immediately applicable, that doesn't mean in the future it won't help. So just because, like I said, she could be telling you something about whatever I can't remember what she said she was studying and what you were studying. Just because it's not immediate, that doesn't mean you won't be able to apply it in the future. Right. And I think that's where people fuck up. Because, like, niggas saying, that ain't free game. But shit, at the same time, like a motherfucker listen to Money Man, they don't know shit about LLCs, but they done heard a whole song where he explained LLCs.
And they want to start a business.
Right. Exactly.
That's kind of goes into cultural influence stuff.
Such as?
I mean, at this point, influencer culture is quite large. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people see other people doing things and they want to do those same things. Just like you said, Money Man made a whole song about being his own LLC. You know how many people have become their own LLC ever since then? Several. A lot of people weren't doing that beforehand. Like, some people were, but, like, more people are becoming more applicable to do that. Just like him talking about crypto, or even just, like, a lot of these influencers and these rappers talking about being influencers. Like, at this point, the rapper to podcast to influencer line is just very... I don't know. It's growing. Like, it's just going. Like, at this point, if you already got a platform, you might as well just take it. Might as well just go ahead, do something with it. If you rap, go ahead, get on the podcast, write a book, do something else, like, to have multiple streams of income. So, I mean, I feel like free game and cultural influence kind of go together, in my opinion. Because I feel like you don't get free game if you don't have some form of influence. Like, something influencing you to, like, believe that free game, if you will.
Nah, not true. Somebody that's fucking ignorant as hell can give you good knowledge. Like, even if you not down.
I was going to say, are you sure about that?
I mean, it's kind of like when people, you hear, like, you see, like, somebody say something on social media and you be like, right message, wrong person. So, I kind of see what he mean by that.
I mean, just because you don't want to hear knowledge from a junkie, that don't mean that what he's saying ain't valid.
Okay.
He might be high as hell.
Right. And he is a junkie, don't get it wrong, but that don't mean that, like, what he's saying has no value.
Some folks be saying some real shit when they high as hell.
Oh, God. Sorry, make me think.
Yeah, the drugs put you in a different place. You in a different plane of living at that point. Like, you really be philosophical as hell.
Twice said philosophical.
So so I guess, to kind of pivot the conversation, what's the best free game somebody has ever given you? You guys.
J. Cole.
You and these music artists.
What did J. Cole say to you, Jeremiah, that you took as free game?
All jokes contain true shit.
Damn. Because I just thought about all the fucking jokes at one time. Like, damn, that shit is true.
All jokes contain true shit. So, when a motherfucker be fucking with you, making jokes about you and shit, you need to be watching that. Oh, for real. Y'all think I'm bullshit.
Especially when they make a joke and they add it in. No, I'm just joking. When they say that shit twice, it's some truth to that shit.
You ain't joking that damn hard.
Yeah, all jokes contain true shit, but I got more. Like, shit, I got a lot of people that told me a lot of shit. Like, it's crazy.
I mean, would you equate free game to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not advice, but like something that you could live by, like a core, like a motto in a sense.
For me, nah, not really. Cause I feel like I'm I'm always evolving the way I think.
I feel like with any knowledge that you get, you're gonna try to apply it to your life, whether it works for you in the moment or in the future. So
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say I can't really think of any like free game that I just really just like go by every day, or something that I just think about like as free game.
Nothing.
Mm-mm. Like ain't nothing coming to my mind. Like I'm really sitting here thinking, trying to think about what I would consider as free game, and it's not the fact that people don't tell me stuff and that I find that what they're saying is knowledgeable and I apply it later. It's like right now, me sitting here thinking about it, I can't think of nothing that's just I would really consider it free game. Like I'm really like stumped right now.
Ain't nothing I never said ain't never been free.
Everything you say is free, Jeremiah.
Free as hell. What about what you always say that I told you that you do now? Really listen to what people be saying.
Yeah, because I really become an observer. Really like people watching.
Yeah. You really, because you told me ever since you said that, I really be listening to what people really be saying.
I do, because people really do be telling you shit. You just gotta really sit there and listen to them. Like, motherfuckers be trying to make shit up in their head instead of really just listening to what they say. Like, take people, there you go, take people for face value. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
Take the people for face value.
I don't know if it's free game, but like when we was in high school and coaches always be like, man, don't take this shit for granted. You better enjoy it while it's here. This shit like always stuck with me ever since then.
Yeah, because in high school we didn't have no worries. Now look at us paying bills and shit. This shit ghetto.
This shit
Very
ghetto.
ghetto.
It's very ghetto.
What is it giving?
And then
It's not giving anything.
what we talked about yesterday when I asked you about the DDG shit.
Oh, yeah.
About making a vlog and shit.
Yeah.
That was kind of like free game, which y'all were telling me to do.
Well, just do it.
Yeah, just do this shit.
And just do it. And if it
work out, it work out.
If it work out, it work out. But one thing, like I told you in the message, like sometimes the shit you want to do guides you to what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
So just because you think you supposed to do something, that don't mean necessarily that's what you supposed to do. And that's something I learned.
Who would have knew we would be podcasters?
Yeah, I would never thought I'd do this shit. This shit crazy.
Some new stuff.
I feel like some free game that I've gotten is like, don't be afraid to start over.
Elaborate.
Like, you know how you just said you'll have a plan to do something, but that might not be what you need to do.
Right.
But when you do what you want to do, it leads you to where you're trying to go. So, yeah. Like, for me, I was thinking that I was going to go to school, become an architect, all that different stuff. But really, I want to be a real estate broker. So, it has something to do with what I wanted to do, but not necessarily the exact thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. Okay. Proud of you, bud.
I'm rooting for you.
Nigga, nah, yeah.
Look, they go back to that joke shit we were talking about. Look at it.
All I said was look at that.
Damn.
What you got, Lexus?
Like this.
Thinking so much running through my mind. Don't be afraid to take a risk. Because it might be like
Jeremiah's a big risk taker at this table.
I'm always take a risk.
Bro, he pushed me to do this shit.
But you got it.
I'm just like, fuck it.
What you got to lose? That's
well, you have a lot to lose.
Well,
it's just that if you really believe in some shit, I feel like you should just take a risk on it. Because at the end of the day, if wherever you meant to be, you're going to end up.
Exactly.
So if you meant to be broke, you're going to be a broke motherfucker. It's just what it is.
I don't think that's the right advice. No.
Wait, what you mean?
I think being broke is a choice at this point.
I don't think that's meant to be.
Nah, hell no. Being broke is not a choice.
That's not a choice. If you are put in a situation where societally you and your family have been in that situation where y'all have consistently been on the lower scale of life, it'd be hard for you to come out of that if you don't do something. Like you have to change your entire thinking.
Just because it's hard don't mean it's impossible.
That is not impossible. But
you're saying
most
it's a
of the time,
choice.
if you grow up in poverty, they say you stay in it. That's what the statistics say. I'm not saying that you can't get out. There's plenty of people who done made it out.
But is it meant to be? Right.
What, meant to be, like being broke?
Yeah.
Jeremiah said that. I ain't say that.
if you meant to be broke, you just meant to be broke. Like if you meant to be rich, you're gonna be rich. It's just what it is. At least I think.
I never thought you don't think like that. Right.
I don't.
Mean, if you make different life choices, you can do anything.
Because we all been broke before.
Right.
But I said if you're meant to be broke.
Like I'm thinking about it from
so maybe you were meant to be broke in that moment.
Right. At that point in time.
Yeah. I'm saying indefinitely. If you meant to be broke indefinitely. Like they say, like I think even like I hate to be quoting this person because I know people ain't gonna like it. But quoting Kevin Samuel, man, a clip from what he said.
What he say?
He asked a girl. He's like, you think you a bad bitch, like for real? And she was like, yeah, I think I'm a bad bitch. He was like, well, shit. Bad bitches don't go to the store and shit like that. Bad bitches already got niggas that want to take care of them. If you was really a bad bitch, you wouldn't be looking for somebody to take care of you because they would already be lining up to take care of you.
Okay.
Like it's fucked up that he said it, and y'all know the delivery probably was worse than that. But
I mean, we have.
But I see
We
the
have
vision.
we have multiple examples.
Yeah, I see the vision, but
Instagram model to rapper to
see right message, wrong person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say damn.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn. Shout out to Clan Migo. But it is what it is. And that's just what it is. Anybody got anything else?
I don't know.
Any free game y'all want to give any people? Some people out there?
Oh, yeah. What's some free game you can give somebody else? I'm going to go last because I'm going to end it after I go. So y'all go. So don't be freezing, y'all. We need y'all to come on with the shit.
Well, you asking us a question.
Right,
we have to think about that.
Think about this shit.
We can't just be giving nobody no advice and it's some bullshit.
Right.
Come back like
I just told y'all.
Mia said that I should do X, Y, and Z. Like,
just make sure it's valuable type shit. Everything's valuable though. It's just who it's valuable to.
Like you're right. I agree. You're right.
I'm thinking. Okay, so what I would say is to be your own cheerleader. So root for yourself, invest in yourself. Like really, just make sure that you are. How am I gonna put this?
Keep yourself number one.
Facts.
Cool. Keep yourself number one.
Be selfish with yourself. Period. Every time. Take care of you.
Is that yours?
I mean, I was just
she
going.
Would add.
You just. Okay.
Because I couldn't get it out, but thank you.
You're welcome. My slogan in life is 100% take everything for face value. I swear, like ever since I started living my life where everything is face value, my life been so much easier, y'all. I really don't be worried about shit. I just be here vibing.
My free game is fuck it.
I swear I get it.
I live by that shit every day. Like fuck it. Like if you believe in that shit, do this shit. Take
it make
a risk.
You feel better.
Hell yeah. It's like fuck it. Like do it and worry about this shit later.
You always gonna wonder what if you don't do it.
Thanks.
Right.
I say mine is invest now so you don't have to work later.
That's deep.
Yeah.
It's real deep. If you can, y'all get y'all 401k. I know y'all in y'all 20s. Please.
If it's just $2, $2 a month.
Why I gotta be two?
3B.
You know,
we are not here to advise these people what to do with their fucking money.
Hey.
Look.
Hey. Listen.
My
free game.
Show God.
My free game is, bruh, always be yourself. Even when nobody else agrees with you, nobody else don't like you, See, there's nothing wrong with being yourself.
Right.
Cause shit, eventually somebody gonna fuck with you.
True.
That's why I fuck with my boy.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna fuck with you. That's something I learned. I think it's something I struggled with for a minute. Well, not a minute. That shit was a long time ago, but it's just the fact, bro. If you be yourself, shit, people gonna have to accept you for who you are. And this was Everybody Ain't Able, you know, sponsored by Coastal Studios and the Mac Juice. And it's the only place you can say whatever you want to say. And it's your boy J-Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
It's your boy Banks in the building.
Your favorite homegirl Mia signing out.
Kayla Nicole.
Alexis Janelle.
My lips so chapped, I almost just busted hoe in the middle of the
my
podcast.
Please.
Let's get the hoe going. Hey, everybody, let's take a little toast to not being able to say what you want to say.
Don't spit on that sign.
Bro, why you ain't take the top off and don't spit on that bitch?
I don't know what the hell she just said.
And we out.
I need someone to help me, help me. I know that you can't feel me when you meet the real me. The real me is something that you can't see, can't see. I need someone to help me, help me. I know that you can't feel me when you meet the real me. The real me is something that you can't see.